Welcome to It Was Never You, where we talk about narcissism, complex PTSD, and recovery. In continuation from yesterday, we have to keep a balance when talking about narcissism and narcissistic personality disorder and wanting to label people as narcissists. Because if you seek, you shall find. Once you already have the mindset that someone that you are with is a narcissist, that monster will continue to be fed. Once you see these things, it is very difficult to unsee. Once your belief about somebody becomes they are a narcissist and they are out to get me and they want to seek power and control and have dominion over me, that will be your belief. And it is very difficult to undo a belief once it has been ingrained in how you perceive somebody. So it needs to have a fair and balanced approach. And there has to be a healthy amount of self-reflection on both sides. Now, with an actual narcissist, there is no or little to no ability to self-reflect. Also, let's talk about culturally. So if you are with somebody whose culture is different, who have been raised in a different environment from you, they may have a different way of communicating. For example, and I'll speak to this because this is what I am. Middle Eastern people speak in a manner, not all. It have kind of an aggressive form of communication, and it can be perceived as it appears as if it is highly aggressive and very blunt and very straightforward, where sometimes we have, if we are not self-aware, a little bit less tact than other. I'm speaking only to what I know. This kind of person can be perceived as being domineering when this is the way they know how to communicate. So I did have a recording on this, but somehow it's not allowing me to upload it due to the length. So it is a healthy form of communication that when somebody is saying something that you perceive as aggressive, to simply ask them, is this how you are saying this? And it may not be how you are perceiving it. We also have to take into account all variables before slapping a label of narcissism on someone. I hope that is making sense to somebody, because I would hate for relationships to be ruined, for people to be torn apart, because like I said, once you see it, it is very difficult to unsee. Once you believe this about somebody, it is very difficult to get back to a path where that is no longer your belief about this person. So it needs to be taken slowly. And I will say again, never ever call somebody a narcissist. Never say, look at this website, this is what I found, I've ticked every box, this is what you are. Because that will not bode well for you. They will turn the tables or turn themselves into the victim and you into the abuser. And that's not all cases either. But if you're dealing with a true narcissist who is adept at manipulating and at manipulating and twisting facts, that is what could happen. So I don't want that to happen to you. I see that there are a ton of videos on narcissism, and I'm not saying the content is not good, and I'm not saying that the number of narcissists, the narcissistic behavior in today's society is not increasing, because with social media and with everything at your fingertips and with everybody having a microphone, it would lead me to the conclusion that it is rising. but not everybody is a narcissist, and you have to take a lot of variables into account before slapping a label on somebody.